Marvi Trudeau of Filipino Foundation. And our relationship with TLY started very early on as they were starting, when they were just starting the advocacy part of their mission. And Shell has started a program called the Philippine Business Sector for Philippine Business Sector Response to HIV and AIDS in 2009, when we saw the increases of cases in the Philippines really rising. But we based this on the data that was being provided by the Epidemiology Bureau, and we saw that most of the new cases were in Metro Manila, and the age group then was 24 to 39 years old. And I said, if they were 24 to 39 years old and in Metro Manila, they must be at work. So the business sector should come in and join the government in helping in their fight against the HIV epidemic. So when PIN came to us, the group of PIN came to us, TLY came to us, we saw the dynamism right away of Love Yourself, and we invited them to become the advocacy arm of the Philippine Business Sector Response, PBSR. And right away, there were many things that we have done together, and there were many other outreach programs that we developed together that got them and us with better reach on our targets. As Pina said, one of our purpose is not just to expand the reach of HIV awareness, but also to ask the private sector to come in and help within themselves by putting up their own workplace policy. After all, it is actually required by law. And so we were informing all of that, and for that one, we have reached now over 230 companies that now have that we have engaged, and 179 of them have their HIV policy in the workplace. But in 2012, yes, they put up your Malate, right? And we saw again how dynamic this partnership with RITM was with TLY, and we were so awed by the reach that they were getting. I was sitting at the country coordinating mechanism of the Global Fund, which was funding a program for HIV in the Philippines, and I was worried that we were not getting the number of testing, we were not getting the number of condom use. All of the things that were being asked by the project were really going down. And I said, the things that the partnership between RITM and TLY were doing were very awesome, because they were getting 50 cases a day, 50 testings a day. So when you're reaching that, it's in so much awe that when the project of the Global Fund ended, when PIN came to Shell and said, we need help, because although they were in the right track, although the sustainability indicators were set up, they needed help to sustain whatever it is that they have gained at the time. So we partnered with them. We put in some support to the Love Yourself community, and that support grew bigger and bigger, from one Anglo clinic to the Love Yourself Uni that we have right now. We are putting this and replicating this forward in Puerto Princesa. There is another community center that we are building in Puerto Princesa, and we hope that when that is done, the link to the Love Yourself is not gone, because we wanted Vin to mentor the group, the community-based organization in Puerto Princesa, to do the things that they have done, to replicate the successes of the Love Yourself, and to ensure that we are together in helping the government curb the epidemic of HIV. As we talk now, the Philippines is still one of the 9 countries that have an increasing case in HIV. when all of the countries in the world are decreasing in cases of HIV, the Philippines is still one that is increasing in HIV. And there are many provinces now that we have never thought would be coming up, and now are getting to be a concern. And I think if we all look at this together, the government, the private sector, the community-based organizations, and everybody else, the business sector, I think we will be able to curb the epidemic and win this all together. We need everybody's help, and I hope that bringing the Love Yourself Uni is able to bring now the intervention to the younger population, because the data now shows that the new infections are getting younger and younger. So this is a very opportune intervention that was initiated by Love Yourself, and of course still supported by the Research Institute of Tropical Medicine. We are also very proud, Shell is also very proud to be part of this collaboration, and to see that, and we hope that we will all succeed in really aiming to bring down the cases of HIV in the